Welcome back to episode 19 of the test run. Wallibear is a creator that I've known for a long time, and I personally think he's a really great example of a creator who's just been really consistent with what he does. It's clearly paid off. He's passed well over 1 million subscribers on YouTube and 500,000 followers on Twitch, and today we're going to talk about his life, his journey, and how he did it. How are you today, Wally?
Was good. I'm chilling with Parrot.
Nice. What's interesting, right, is that a lot of people, I think, I was telling this story on stream a while back. I think it was like a year ago, but I actually got my first bit of exposure to you not through after I blew up, but it was before. When you were a super small streamer, you were playing on this Skyblock server.
Oh,
and
dude.
You were giving out. I remember I was with my friend Quincy, and there was a message in the Skyblock chat, and it was we're giving out free Astro rank or something like that. And the only thing that I remember was significant, and the only thing that I can remember about you back then was that your island was completely made out of cake.
Yeah, dude. Okay, so what people don't know, well, a lot of people, right? Because, YouTube only knows me as oh, he's the Bedwars guy, But before I was the Bedwars guy, I streamed every Minecraft thing known to man. I played Skyblock at one point, I played Hardcore at one point, I played Survival, I played Factions, I played Skyblock. I played everything, right? And I think I know exactly what you're talking about because I played on that server, right? And then I was just a normal player that would stream it. And then eventually they were like, hey, we'll give you this rank and you can just give stuff out to people. And I was like, what? I mean, why not, right? They're giving me free in-game items. I'll just give other people in-game items, I was dishing people tons of dollars in in-game items just for free. It was awesome.
Yeah, that is it's so funny though, because that is the craziest coincidence. Because what I remember is after that happened, 4 years goes by, and I completely, no offense, I completely forgot you existed.
Oh,
and
yeah,
then,
no, it's chill.
Yeah, and then I posted some school SMP video, and I remember you commented on it, and I forget exactly what you said, but I was like, holy cow, this is Wallibear. This is the guy who was giving out ranks on that Skyblock server 4 years ago.
Dude, I know exactly what video you're talking about too. Because I'm pretty sure what did you do in that video? I remember it because that's when SMP videos kind of started to ascend, I guess I don't know what words to use, but ascend. And then I remember you got on with one of your friends. I don't remember who it was, but you're I snuck my friend onto my school's SMP or something like that.
Yeah.
And then that was a series, and then I went back through the whole series because that was in the middle of it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I ended up going back to the first one and then doing it all the way through. It was fun. Dude, that's when I started binging SMP content.
Yeah.
It was around that time.
Mm-hmm. Back then, that was just an era of simpler SMP content, if that makes sense. It was just boiled down to one concept, one plot line, and I don't know how I would compare that to the content today, but I liked it a lot. So
nowadays it's very extreme.
I agree.
Dude, I don't got what it takes to do that type of stuff. People you know the thing that Rec is doing right now where he's collecting every armor trim?
Yeah.
Bro, I cannot imagine cutting that down. Actual double digit, maybe triple digit hours of footage.
Dude, I don't I think it's hard for people to process how much time he genuinely puts into that. Because I think he said somewhere in the video he was on day 360 something, and if you put that into real life hours, that's over 100 hours dedicated just towards getting armor trims.
And doesn't he play? Okay, I also remember something he said in the video. Doesn't he get up at like a decent time every morning and then plays it all day and records it all
Yeah.
day? Yeah,
Yeah.
I like, dude, I do not. Okay, for those that are watching the podcast, my name is Wallibear. I'm a Bedwars YouTuber, right? The Bedwars is this game that you spawn on a little island and you have a bed in front of you, right? And everybody knows how beds in Minecraft work. You respawn at your bed, right, when you die. And so in Bedwars, you bridge out off your island over the void and you fight people. And then you'll go to other people's islands and kill them, right? But they'll respawn if they have their bed. But if you break their bed, they're on their last life. And when you kill them, they're out of the game, right? So I play that, and it's very short compared to like SMP content. Like I just have to like looking back on it, right? So like it's like, man, I didn't really actually do anything. But it's like I play for probably an hour, right? And then we cut it down and it's its own like highlight video. But the SMP content, right, is like hours and hours and hours and hours of footage. And like the challenge videos these days are wild.
Mm-hmm.
Like some of the stuff they do in challenge videos, I didn't even know like was even existed.
Yeah. I remember watching your old Bed Wars videos, and I was like, holy cow. This guy's getting a 20-minute video out of 3 Bed Wars games and 1 hour of footage. How is he doing this? And I would compare that to like the 20 to 30 hours I was putting in to record one video, and then like all the editing I would have to do. And I was like, dude, I'm so jealous of this guy.
Dude, I know a lot of people were, but I think, everything takes its cycle, right? And Bedwars has kind of taken its cycle. And I think Minecraft content as a whole has taken its cycle. Like, if you go back, 1 or 2 years, right? Like, I blew up in 2021, so we're talking like 2 years ago now.
Yeah.
And Minecraft content as a whole, like in quality, has gone up, right? And so I think like Bedwars content is so simple. Because pretty much what the concept of going into it was for me and my editor was we cut it down and we literally edit it like it's a Fortnite video. Like, have you seen those Fortnite montages where it's just like a ton, like it's just memes all over the place?
Yeah.
That's the mentality we go into editing like my old videos, right? And I guess like we can even delve into this. Like we've talked about this. I cannot tell you how many times you and I have talked about this, but I've never actually edited a video.
Dude, when I heard you, like when you told me that, I was like, there is no way, dude. There is absolutely no way this guy's sitting with a gold play button and he's never like genuinely touched editing software.
Yeah, dude.
I actually thought that was absurd.
Yeah, it is absurd. And I think now, like, me and Purple talk about this all the time, and like in all realistness, like I think now I'm quote paying the price for it, I guess, because I'm trying to figure out the next, because I like Bed Wars, right, as a game, and it's the only game I've actually like consistently gone back to and enjoyed. It's like, I can't play it 8 hours a day, right? But like I'll play it for like an hour or two and then I'll enjoy it. And then eventually, you get a little bit tired of it. But I think I don't know if, I'm trying to think of what words to use. I like Bed Wars, but I don't know if I want to make content on it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I think one thing I want to at least try is go on a stint of uploading it again for like maybe a few months, like consistently, but making the videos like real nice, like using like replay mod throughout the video, like voiceovering it, have like multiple, have my friends on, play POVs. You kind of know a little bit of the background of that being in that server, but I want to really like try and at least take some of the editing under my control.
Mm-hmm.
Because I obviously trust my editors, right? But it's just good to try it, you know.
Yeah, I totally agree. Okay, yeah. So one thing that is interesting, um, I was talking to Fizzy a few days ago, and he was like, Fizzy is also this Bedwars YouTuber, but he's trying to make this transition into more like general vanilla
Hmm.
challenges and kind of SMP content, not really. Um, and he was like, I was like, why don't you just do Bedwars? Like, why don't you just innovate the space? And that's when it kind of struck me, like Bed Wars in itself from a content perspective is just super repetitive, I think.
Yeah,
Like
it
there's not
is.
much that you can do besides play and hope that something unique happens or create some challenge out of it. And like that's already been done so many times. So I was really trying to think of a way like of how a creator could take Bed Wars and do something new with it. And
Yeah,
I was struggling.
it's hard. So I think I'm trying something new with that. So for the people listening to the podcast, I'm going to reference the Discord server, and that's like a private thing that I'm trying something with creators, right? So Parrot's in the Discord server, right? And so that's what I'm trying to do with that server is like I'm taking a different approach on the video as a whole. So you know how there's always like a bunch of games in one video?
Yeah.
It's going to be one game, a singular game, but a lot of things are going to happen in the game. Like in the one game, a lot of things will happen.
Hmm.
Right? Like the next one I'm doing one this weekend, right? And so I've kind of came up with ways to make things last. Like
Yeah.
instead of it being like a bunch of different games that are all, 5 to 10 minutes and we have like four of them and we take the three best ones or whatever. It's one game that's long, right? And then a lot of things happen in that one game and it's separated so everyone's like on their own. Proximity voice chat, when you're near somebody, you can hear them.
Hmm.
And you'll be on your own for a while doing your own commentary and then eventually everybody is together, interacting with each other. So I'm gonna try to take a different approach on videos rather than because what like you said, it's totally true. Like it's really hard to come up with something new. Like it's really hard.
Hmm.
Nowadays it's like you have to have devs. Like I have devs that do stuff for me. And because like you said, I feel like it's the same with SMP content too, or not SMP, like Minecraft, but
Hmm.
that I'm not going to say everything's been done because that's just not true, right? Like nobody's
Yeah.
done everything, but like so many different things have been done that coming up with something brand new is very, very hard,
I
right?
agree.
And
Yeah.
and nowadays for like even Bedwars and Minecraft, but it's like if you don't have a dev team or mods, like someone's already done it. You just have to do it in your own way.
Hmm. Yeah. I was kind of thinking about it, and um, I kind of broke Bed Wars down to like its most basic form, and I was like, why do these games feel so repetitive? And I think the reason for that is because it's like at some point you can have all the maps memorized or like all the maps are going to cycle, and um there's only so many possible outcomes that can happen.
Hmm.
So I was kind of thinking about it and I was like, hold on, what happens if you took the concept of Bed Wars and let's say put it on an SMP, right? Because there was a series that I used
Oh,
to watch back in the day called, what was it called? It was called Hide or Hunt. And I forget the guy who made it, but the concept was that you basically hide your beacon um, somewhere in like a
dude,
5,000 by 5,000 border, and other people try to find your beacon and destroy it.
and
And your
destroy your
beacon is the
beacon.
only way. Yeah, exactly. So I was like, what if, wouldn't Bed Wars just be so much interesting, so much more interesting if it
If
was a lot longer of a game on an actual map that's not void and you can like hide your bed somewhere?
Yeah,
That's like the only way I
that's
could
a cool
think
idea.
of to make it kind of new.
But yeah, I like that idea, especially if the map is huge.
Yeah. Hmm.
Because then it just lasts. It can last days,
Yeah.
and you can
Yeah.
log
Yeah.
on and off.
Hmm.
You can log. Wait, but what happens if you log off and your beacon gets broken?
And that
Oh
sucks for you when you
nah,
log back
nah!
on.
you log back in on last life. That's crazy,
Yeah, that's actually.
bruh. That's hilarious,
Mhm.
dude. If you do that, I'm so down. That sounds so fun.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
you know what I also realized? Dude, I've been playing 1.8 for so long. Dude, I am cheeks at new PvP. Like, quote new, right? It's been around for like a
Mhm.
bajillion years, but I am terrible. I'm so bad.
I mean,
It's
I don't think you're
crazy.
that bad because I watched the clips of you on Lifesteal when you were doing the boxing match, and you actually kind of like clapped people up, bro.
Dude, what people don't understand is I low-key cheated.
Really?
Yeah, I low-key cheated.
How?
So before, okay, I guess this is the clip Wallibear cheated on Lifesteal SMP, right? So
Okay.
I hopped on a call with Rec before I got on for the boxing matches, right? You know, like
Mhm.
I boxed like almost everybody,
Yeah.
and I high-key cheated. So I went in a call with Rec, and I'm like, Rec, I need like some sort of like I don't know how to win. Like I need help. And so he's like, why don't you get suspicious stew with the dandelion modifier? And then for those that don't
Oh
know,
no.
that gives the most saturation in the game. So when you take damage, it refills your health when you consume your saturation. So I would like run around, go down one hunger, eat a stew at full health, have the max saturation, then go into the fight, and then I'd heal like other people were eating golden carrots. I don't know what
Yeah.
the difference is in saturation.
Dude, it's
But
a huge difference.
yeah,
That
so
is a
I would
huge
so I
difference.
would go up. I would go up like I would gain many hearts over the other person just over time, healing it up. But eventually, okay, I did that for like 2 or 3 rounds, right? And then I
Mhm.
stopped. I stopped doing it because
Yeah.
I was winning, and I was winning like handily even if I didn't eat. So I was like, if I didn't eat, I think I'd still win. And so I stopped cheating and I kept winning. So I
Yeah.
cheated for a little bit, okay, but then I stopped.
That's getting clipped everywhere, dude.
Dude, hey, I had to do what I had to do, bro.
Dude, and that's the thing. Like, I'm okay, so in like modern PvP, as people would call it, I would say I'm decent. Like I'm pretty solid. Solid enough to at least stay alive on lifesteal. But the thing about lifesteal is no matter how good you are, there's always going to be some other factor involved. Like
Yes, dude.
Clown can walk into any fight just being the best player on the server, but there's a pretty decent chance he's not going to win because the other team has something planned for him. That's just always the funniest part to me.
Yeah, that's why I took that approach. I was like, I need to have some sort of edge here to win these boxing matches at the start. I was like, I need something. And the
Hmm.
suspicious stew was my out.
That was your ace up your sleeve.
Yeah, that was the ace in the hole.
Yeah.
And it worked.
Yeah.
It worked
That's
for
so
sure.
funny, dude. Because I was so confused. I was like, dude, there's no way this Bedwars player who has practically never logged on is destroying everybody. And like, I remember people were talking about it in VC later that day. They were like, dude, did you get destroyed by Wallibear? And then the other person was like, yeah, dude, he's actually kind of good.
Dude,
And I was like, what?
I did cheat the first few fights, okay? I think it was like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
And so but I fought a lot of times that day. And the first few I cheated and then I stopped and I was still winning. And then I forgot who I fought, but somebody washed me like 4 times in a row. There was a the I'm trying to think of the words. The way we did the fights were I start with 10 hearts, right? And I fight till I'm dead. I fight till I have 0 left, right? But I kept winning and
Yeah.
winning and winning and winning. And then somebody beat me like 4 or 5 times in a row. I forgot who it was, but somebody was just destroying me. And then as I was getting low, just like hell broke loose, and everybody was just killing you. Like people were putting on armor and swords. It was just like it just went to mayhem, and I just had to escape. It was awesome. I still have that footage.
Yeah.
I should like do something. I don't know. I should like upload it for fun.
Yeah, that's so funny, dude. Oh my gosh. And the funny thing too is like, I think this season we either had 2 or 3 VIPs come on like throughout the whole season, but you guys destroyed the heart economy, bro. I don't think you know, but after you guys came on and like 30 new hearts got dumped into the server, nobody cared about dying.
Oh yeah, because when you kill us, oh yeah, that's right. Because when you final kill someone, it's like 10 hearts are
Yeah.
brought back in the server. I didn't think about that. Hey, I didn't final die. Hey, for those that are listening, Parrot put a bounty on my head, bro. I found out about that. I forgot who snitched, but somebody snitched. They were like yeah, somebody snitched, and they were like, Parrot put a bounty on you, bro. And they pretty much told me, they were like, sorry, bro, lives is off. You have a bounty. And I was like, it's chill, man. Like, it's fine. But somebody snitched, but I never ended up dying, like full dying.
Yeah.
I survived with 2 hearts. I was chilling.
Actually, do you want to talk about that? Because,
Oh, like what I was doing?
Okay, so here's an interesting story. I'll talk about what happened at the end.
Okay,
But-
yeah, go ahead.
So you can, like, after this you can explain what happened before. But I was screen sharing the logs to everybody in like a Discord call, right? Because this was right as when Spoke started using all of his crazy exploits on the server, and he was like placing bedrock and barriers, and we were like,
Oh
yo,
man.
did someone backdoor the server? And I was looking through the logs, and someone was just like, pause. And there was just a message that said Wallibear logged on. and they were like, dude, is Wally doing this? And then I was like, bro, I don't know. And then they were like, you gotta remove him from the whitelist, dude. We did not know he was still on. So that's how you got removed from the whitelist.
No,
but you can talk
bro.
about, yeah, you can talk about your story before that.
Dude, I thought I got caught.
Well,
I
you did, but it was like not legitimately.
Damn. Okay, so the whole thing was I was on lifesteal for 24 hours. When somebody does a VIP run, you're on for 24 hours. And you can play and do whatever inside those 24 hours if you don't fully die. And so I survived the entire 24 hours. But I'm pretty sure how the timing lined up for when I logged on and to when I was supposed to be banned, you were asleep. And for the listeners, Parrot was the one that whitelisted me, and so he'd remove my whitelist. And you were asleep, so I just logged off at when the time I was supposed to be offline. I just logged off. And so this whole like cat and mouse thing started, where it's the whole rules, I guess, that got decided, where I could still play as long as nobody logs on while I'm on, and I quote, get caught, right? Get caught on the server. I can still play. And so I would log on. I was still playing. Like, I would still play, especially right after the VIP run. I was getting on like maybe once every 2 days.
Yeah.
And I would it would be in the like owl hours of the night. Like, I'd get on at like 4 or 5 a.m.
Oh my god.
and I would just play for a little bit, and I would just try. Like, dude, there was one time I found someone's base. like I was like,
That's funny.
I was using Pyre, and I was like base hunting. I found like people's spawner setups. I found bases. Like, I could have like griefed people bad, but I didn't do it. And I like, my whole goal was to try to get like, I was trying to get netherite. I didn't end up completing a set of netherite, but I was like almost done. But I didn't quite make it. And then I realized that I was off the white. I tried to get on one time, and I was like, "You're not whitelisted." And I was like, "Oh, like I thought I got caught," but then I couldn't remember. I was like, "Did I get caught?"
Yeah. No, the full story is that like Spoke basically set the whole server in panic because, as you can imagine, if nobody's opt on the server and then Bedrock and like all these weird things start popping up, we're like, yo, did we get hacked? So I was screen sharing console and I was like scrolling through the logs, and then someone just points out, they said, wait, when are these logs from? And I was like, oh, they're from yesterday. And then there's just the message, Wallibear logged, or Wallibear joined the server. And they're like, bro, what is going on, dude? Did Wallibear backdoor the server? And then we were looking through, and I was like, oh, I just never ended up like removing him from the whitelist.
Yeah.
So that's the story of how you got removed.
Dang, dude. I was
Yeah.
I was getting going too. Because the thing I was gonna do is when you guys had some like crazy event, I don't know. I was just gonna log back in. While everyone is online. I was just gonna log and see what happens. Participate.
Dude, that would have been, yeah, imagine like, so I don't know if you know, but Spoke basically had this wormhole event, and the whole gist of this was he whitelisted 80 other creators. But I guarantee you, if you waited until the wormhole event and just logged on, nobody would notice. Like, they would just think, oh, Spoke just whitelisted you and you're part of this event. Not that you had been whitelisted for the past 5 months and just logged on.
So I could have logged on and blended in.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh man, that would awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't
pivoting
catch the
back
server.
to pivoting back to day one Wallibear. I have a question for day one Wallibear. Was your goal, like when you first started content, was your goal to become a streamer or a YouTuber or both?
My goal is to become a streamer. And so I started streaming in 2018, so I guess now that's like 5 years ago, which is wild. And yeah, my goal is to become a streamer. And I streamed for a long time. I ended up getting like YouTube rank on Hypixel while streaming. Like I never did any YouTube videos or anything. And I started doing, I guess we can go through the TLDR Wallibear timeline, right? So in 2018, that's when I was in my phase of, like I said earlier, I was streaming like everything in Minecraft, right? I played like everything. And then I got into this Bedwars like phase at the end of, like during 2019 probably. And my viewers got me into it. They were like, you should just try playing this game on Hypixel. And I was like, okay, like I'll play it. And at the time, like my viewers were some of like the best players. And so they would just wash me like over and over. Like they would just like clap my cheeks crazy. Like 4 or 6 hours a day, I'd just be getting clapped up crazy. No sub. and they were really good. And so my entire thing in my head was like, if I can figure out how to beat like some of the best players, then I'll be really good, right? And so I just played with them. Like that eventually just became the thing that I did. Like I just played Bedwars, and I played like large party games on Hypixel. So like any game that could hold like 20 plus players, I'd play it. And like I just open up a party, let anybody join, and then we'd all play games together, right? And so I got into that mode. Then in the end, I ended up getting YouTube rank in late 2020, I think, 2020. And during 2020, I also met, this is big Wallibear turning point, I met Purpled. All right. So during my friendship with Purpled, right, for those that don't know who Purpled is, he's another YouTuber. He did Bedwars, but is now pursuing IRL content. But at the time, he was a Bedwars YouTuber, right? He came into my chat, just said, hey, chilled out. And at the time, I don't know if you knew me during this time, like on streaming, but my streams were like crazy. And I would do like live editing. So imagine like, you know, something funny happens, like my face cam gets bigger, sound effect, lol, you know?
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so I had like my Stream Deck, you know what Stream Deck is?
Yeah.
So I had one of those, and I just had like folders upon folders of like funny stuff. Like when somebody would subscribe, like 10 cameras would pop up on the screen, some explosions, and like it was like crazy. And so when all the Bedwars YouTubers at the time wanted to get into streaming, they were like, "Oh, he's that guy that does all the crazy stuff," you know? And so they would always ask me, they always asked me for like advice, like to set up their stream. Because at the time I was like partnered and all that stuff. And so they're like, "Oh yeah, he's that guy that does all the crazy stuff." And so Purpled and them, like I think at the time the popular YouTubers were like Gamerboy80, Purpled, Astelic, Semi Green, you know?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
so they were all coming over to Twitch, right? To stream, to live stream. And so I became friends with all of them through that. And then I went on a trip, like an IRL. It was like the first Bed Wars player meetup that like ever happened. And it was me, Purple, Estelic, David, and Rachel. We all went to Washington, D.C.
Oh my gosh, wait. Was there a vlog that was posted about that?
Probably like a short one. I'm not sure if that
I think I
one.
watched that. Or I
I'm
know
not
I
sure.
watched like an IRL Bed Wars meetup vlog. I don't know if it
There's
was
been a
specifically
few.
from that.
It probably did it. Who was? It depends on who was a part of it. Because there's been a bunch. Like
I
after
remember
that
the
happened, there's been a
title.
bunch.
Yeah, the title was like Tired Something Bed Wars Meetup or something. Something like that.
Yeah.
Tired
yeah. So
TWT.
yeah. So that's like there's like a Twitter community, or I guess there was because it's kind of like fizzled out now.
Mhm.
Um, get it like Bed Wars tired, bed tired. You know,
Oh,
that's why it's
okay.
called that. And so that video, I know exactly what you're talking about. There's also been one with like Hannah Rose came to it, and there's one with like there's been a bunch of meetups of it like since then.
Mhm.
But anyway, that's when during that meetup in the end of 2020, that was in like October, November 2020, they convinced me to try to make YouTube videos. And so I was like, okay. They're like, dude, you just gotta try it. Because there was a time where I was like so like not against it, but I was just like I don't know how to edit, yada yada yada. And so they're like, just hire an editor, use your Twitch money to hire an editor. And I was like, like I can try that. Might as well. And so I did. And I was also at the time in 2019, 2020, I was also posting a lot on TikTok.
Yeah, yeah.
Bedwars TikTok was popping back then. And I had some clips go like absolutely nuts, like absolutely crazy at the time for Bedwars TikTok. Like I probably had the most popular clips at the time, and
Hmm.
and like dude, TikTok was such like a cheat code. It still is for like
Yeah.
new creators that are trying to like I don't know like whether you want to get into YouTube or like streaming or whatever. Just make clips on on TikTok or Shorts. Like I promise. Like it's such a cheat code and it's so like I'm not saying it's easy, but like you just have to look at what formulas have worked and just make it your own.
Hmm.
Like it's not, it's not like it doesn't take crazy rocket science. And so I did that. And like dude, there was this one day I had a post go like mega viral. It was insane. And I gained like 150,000 followers in one day.
On TikTok?
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
crazy.
that's crazy.
Like there
That's
like
nuts.
so during the time before I was like that day, I remember that day so vividly because it was just insane. So before I was a streamer and YouTuber, I used to play drums for bands. Like I'm a drum set player. I used to play drums for
Hmm.
bands that needed, a fill-in drummer. And so I had a show that day, right? So I was playing like
Yeah.
I was like on a stage playing a show and I had my phone in my lap. And like I would play a song, right, for the band. As the song ended, I like refreshed my phone and I'd go up like a few thousand followers. It was crazy.
Yeah,
I was like,
that is
what is
nuts.
going on? Like it's like if you had a YouTube video go like mega crazy and you just like refresh your analytics and you gained like 5K in like
Yeah.
in like a few minutes. It's like insane. And so that I think the TikTok scene like blowing up at the time and them convincing me to do YouTube and the timing of like everything ever was just so in my favor. Like, because all the Bedwars YouTubers weren't posting that much at that time when I started YouTube. And I made sure to like follow this formula and just like pump it out, you know, every few days. Like I'd post a video probably like every 3-4 days, 3-4-5 days. And so none of the Bedwars YouTubers were posting. I was getting popular on TikTok, linking it to my YouTube channel. This was also the start of COVID lockdown. Like COVID lockdown was like going on at that time too. And it was just like the perfect, like not to say that like COVID, you know, obviously COVID was a bad thing, right? But like in terms for like creators, everybody being inside, it's like, you know, not like it's like kind of good for creators that everybody's inside, right?
Yeah.
And so just that perfect storm of everything made, I'm not saying that like that's why I blew up, right? But like I like give that a lot of credit for me blowing up. Because, you know, like obviously you have to make a decent video, right?
Yeah.
But those factors help a lot, you know. And that's pretty much it. Like I went from 0 to 1 mil that year.
That is crazy.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy. That is wild. Like, dude, it was literally like to the last hour of the year. Like I hit 1 mil in the last hour of 2021. Like it was December 31st. Like I literally got off of stream that night. I hit 1 mil, so it was like 10 p.m. On December 31st, about to roll into the new year.
Okay.
I like have all my friends in a call, hit 1 million subs. I ended stream like 10, 15, 20 minutes later, and I went to a New Year's party, like right after. It was actually insane. It was like the most awesome day ever.
Yeah. I mean, dude, I can't even imagine because like for me, I hit 1 mil, I think. It was so for me, I went from, in my first year, I went from like 0 to I think around 300,000 by the end. And
that's still really good though.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people, because of creators like Dream or all these creators that just boom, like blew off or like blew up, I think it's hard for people to like kind of understand what it actually takes to go from 0 to 1 million in a year. Like, there's not a lot of people that can do that or have done that. And it's often masked by these like huge creators that gained like 10 million in a single year. But anyway, I think like after my first year, I hit 1 million that next July. And for me, I think it was like 4:30 in the morning, something crazy. I remember the sun was starting to come up and my dad wakes up really early. So he like walked into my room and he was like, "Did you hit it yet?" And I'm like, "No, I'm live. Get out." And
I'm live. Bro is live.
Yeah. And I just remembered, the only thing I remember was I was so tired, but it was like such a big moment for me. I think I just broke down on stream. Like I think that's the first and only time I have ever cried, like on camera or anything like that. And that was like such a surreal moment for me because everybody in Lifesteal was up at 4:30 a.m. to watch me hit 1 million subs.
Yeah, bro.
So yeah, it was like, it's actually just nuts.
Yeah, that's the camaraderie of it, dude. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure you got me now in like subscribers, but I think the best part about, because what you said is correct, like about like the huge creators getting like tens of bajillion in 1 year, and people don't really realize like how crazy it is for like for like, you know, a smaller creator to do it right on YouTube. But I think for me, because proportionally, I'm pretty sure you have like a bajillion more views than I do. right? But I think proportionally, what gives, I think the only reason that I would get a lot of subscribers, or I guess a big contributing factor that I think, is because I use a face cam.
Interesting.
I don't know like how like quote true that is, because nobody can ever like tell, but I think it contributes a lot that I used a face cam, and I would also encourage people to subscribe, which is fine, like
Hmm.
it's chill. But I was gonna
All right.
ask, do you ever plan a face
Mhm.
reveal?
Um, yeah, I was kind of thinking about it. I don't think I'm gonna do some crazy, like, if I ever do it, the only reason I would do it would be to make, like, to either do some sort of IRL content or to just like do video podcasts and do in-person podcasts that are recorded at some point. But I don't think it's going to be some crazy campaign if I ever do it. It'll just be like, "Hi guys, this is my face." And it's just like a podcast episode that comes out or something like that. Um yeah, if I ever end up doing it, the only thing that I am a bit scared about is I kind of realized, like, holy cow, if I face reveal, like, there's no going back. I can't take this away. And into the future, like, even if I quit YouTube and I don't want to be like associated with this channel because I moved on to something else, people are still going to remember me as Parrot, like even 10 years into the future or 20 years potentially.
That's
That's
a,
like the only thing that I'm
that's
scared
I
about.
mean, yeah, that's true. But I also think like there's a part of you that's got to be proud of what you did.
Yeah.
You know,
Mhm.
like I know it'll quote like I know these aren't the best words to use, but like quote haunt you, right? In like a bajillion years, but like you proved you could do it, and
Mhm.
like we put up the numbers, so
Yeah.
it's more of a like to me it's like yeah like I don't mind because like got to be proud of what you did because
Yeah. Totally.
I think you did a good job even if you decide
Thank
to
you.
step away.
Mhm.
But yeah, like
Yeah.
I think, dude, if you face revealed on a podcast, that episode would bang, bro. That episode would bang. I'm just saying, like that episode would bang crazy.
Yeah, no, it's so funny because like currently the podcast setup is just in my bedroom, like some table that I've strapped two boom arms to, and it's just like this interface in the middle of it. And that's also why I'm kind of a bit worried at VidCon. So I'm trying to record like 8 podcast
But are
episodes
you
in
coming?
VidCon. Yeah, I'm going to VidCon.
Wait, no way, dude. Wait, we have to
Dude, we
meet
gotta
up.
meet up.
Yeah,
We
I was gonna
gotta meet
say, what the
up.
heck? I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. No, this is like the first year that my parents have ever let me travel for creator stuff, which is kind
Dude,
of cool.
let's go. Dude, if you have
Yeah.
podcast slots opening, dude, I'm down to run it back again in like a week.
Run it back at the big. Okay, bet. um, yeah, but like I just have no idea how I'm gonna transport this to VidCon. And once I get to VidCon, I have no idea where I'm gonna be able to do this. Because like to get this to VidCon, I need to pack this huge audio interface, two boom arms, two microphones, all the cables, and somehow get that on the plane, which I don't know. Like, I guess I could get it like stowed under, but I don't want this to break on the way there. That's the
Dude,
only thing.
dude, I'm gonna say it. I hate checking bags, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I hate checking bags. I don't know if I don't know if I'm weird for that. I've never had this conversation with anyone, but I hate checking bags on airplanes. Like, you know how you can like give your bag to them and they like ship it off?
Yeah.
Dude, I hate doing that. I think I have such a fear of it getting lost. I think that's what I got.
Yeah. I have a chronic fear of my stuff breaking because I remember I was like on this plane and I was watching the people who were stowing the stuff under like transport all the luggage, and bro, they were just throwing that. Like they were just throwing it onto the ramps and like throwing it to each other and just absolutely crushing it. And I was like, holy cow, if I put my laptop or something important in there, it would have been destroyed, dude.
Do you know what? Okay, this is so randomly off topic, but doing a job like that, bro, you get actually ripped.
Yeah, of course you do.
It's awesome. Like me and Perp, when we moved into this house, we had like these two mover guys with us, and they were like our size. Like one of them was like the same height as me, and one of them was like the same height as Perp. But dude,
Yeah.
dudes were just ripped. Like, it was crazy. Like they were so
Yeah.
shredded, it was unbelievable. And we like, I was so intrigued. I was like, dude, so how does this like what is your day like? And I was just asking them questions, and they were like so happy to talk about it because it's like I bet they don't get asked that like ever.
Hmm.
And so like these mover guys, this is so random and so off topic, but like whatever. And
Yeah, go ahead.
and they were like, yeah, dude. So they do like local moving, right? Anything drivable.
Mhm.
And so they're like, yeah, dude, we just like drive to wherever, we pack up all their stuff, we drive to wherever they're gonna be, and they stay like the night in a hotel, and then they get up the next morning, they move it all in, and then they drive back home. And it's like, dude, they do that every day, like every single day. Bros took no days off.
Yeah,
Like
that's
they
actually
wake up and their phone says rise and grind, and it's like they actually mean it.
yeah, that is crazy dedication. Like I have so much respect for people that do that kind of stuff, bro. Like that's actually insane.
Yeah, I just want to do it for like I want to do it for like a month just so I can like experience it.
Hmm.
I've thought about doing
Yeah.
that. Just like trying stuff. But then it's like also, like we got to make videos and stuff, but
I know, yeah. Yeah, that's funny.
dude,
One thing that I was
I'm actually
thinking.
so happy you're going to VidCon. What the heck?
Yeah, no, dude. Like, okay, so last year I was okay, wait, no.
We've
Let me go
talked
back
about
to
this before, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think we have. Okay, October of 2021. I wanted to go to Vid Summit so badly. My
Oh,
parents wouldn't let
dude.
me. I mean, it makes sense because it was smack down in the middle of school, like all that kind of stuff. Then 2022 VidCon, I was like, please let me go because everybody I knew was going, and I was like, Mom, please let me go. But for some reason, it coincided exactly with my finals week. So like my mom was like, nope, you got to take your finals, and I don't want you to take them some other day. So I couldn't go. Then the next year I was like, Mom, please let me go to Vid Summit. And like this was this school year that I just graduated from. And she was like, nope, you're in your senior year. You need to be focusing on other stuff. And I was like, bro, are you serious? And then
You hit it with the bro.
yeah. And then finally, she told me, she was like, yeah, you can go to VidCon this summer
Let's
because
go.
you're going to be out of school. You're going to hopefully be in a college. And, yeah. So luckily this year, finally making it. Holy
Yeah.
cow, dude. It's been a struggle.
Yeah, I know. I remember I've talked to you at least twice about like coming to stuff. Cause I met when that vid summit you talked about, I met
Yeah.
I met Spoke, and I met Rec, and I met who else did I meet? I met McClutch, I met Jaren. I just met a bunch of like the lifestyle crew there,
Hmm.
and I was like, bruh, where's Parrot at, man? That was like a conversation that I had there multiple times at Vid Summit. It's like, bro, where's Parrot at? And everyone's like, bro, his mom said he couldn't come, and I was like, oh man.
Yeah.
That was-
Dude, I remember you guys were like together, and you FaceTimed me, and you were like, bro, we miss you. And I was like, dude, why did you say that, bro? Like, why are you saying this?
oh
And,
yeah, I remember we
just
called you or
being-
something.
Yeah, and I was just like super bummed out, dude, because everybody was there, and then I was just back home doing college applications.
Dude, but this time it's real. So are you gonna like wear any like face protection or anything like to cover your face?
No, I think I'm just gonna.
You're just gonna go
Um,
crazy?
well, I think okay. I do have a plan, and nobody knows like what I look like besides like a couple people, right? Like Spoke, Parker, Jaren, Clutch knows what I look like, Vitality, some other people, but it's like a really select few group of people,
Hmm.
and I think I'm just gonna go undercover to like all these creators and just be like, "Yo, can I get a pic?" And then um get like as many selfies as possible
Dude,
with
your voice,
creators.
it's not gonna work, bro.
No, no, no,
I
no, no.
promise
I
you.
can. How do you know?
Dude, it's because people have tried to do that to me.
Really?
Like faceless creators have done that to me before. Yeah. Like some faceless streamers have done that to me, but like I can just like it's like your voice. Like I can just tell by your voice. And so like
What
if
if I
you
go like? What if I go like this? Yo, Wally, bro, can I get a pic, bro?
Nah, bro. Because I know you're gonna go, yo, Wally, bro. Can I get a pig, bro? And then I'll know it's just goofy ass.
But then you don't know if I'm gonna go high. I could go, yo, Wally, bro, can I get a pic?
I just know how, dude. It's. I like, dude. I promise you, it won't work. Like, I've had people do the voice switch up on me. Like, do you know who Fudu is?
Oh, is that the TikTok guy?
Yeah, yeah. He did that to me.
Yeah, yeah.
He pitched his voice, and like was like he's like, yo, Wally, bro. He's like, can I like, you mind if I take a picture? And I was like, bro, you're Fudu. And he's like, no, I'm not, bro. And he tried to tell me that he wasn't him. And I was like, open your phone up right now. And he opened like we have a group of like creators around us right now, right? And I'm like, open your phone up, bro. And he opens his phone. I was like, click on TikTok. And I made him click on TikTok. And I was like, all right, click your profile. And he clicked it, and it was him. And the entire group was like, ah, you got you. Like, dude, it doesn't work. I promise. And your voice, dude, like I'm not gassing you up or anything crazy. Like I'm not glazing, but your voice is so recognizable. Because bro,
That's rough.
bro, you've been just raking in the views, and especially because you do voiceovers and all that stuff. Like, it's gonna
Yeah.
be so easy to tell. People are gonna know, bro. If they have like any tap into the Minecraft community, they're gonna know.
No. Okay, you want to make a bet then?
No, I'm gonna be on my toes.
Okay, I'll make you a bet. I'll make you a bet.
Okay.
If I can get a picture with you, and you don't know it's me, and you have one shot. Like, you can't just go around to every single person that asks for a pic and be like, yo, bro, are you Parrot? You can't say that. You just gotta go, you gotta know instantly. And it's not like, okay, how should we go about this? What are the
Stakes?
what are the wagers for the bet? Yeah, what are the stakes?
Wagers for the bet? I don't know. What are the wagers for the bet? So wait, I'm not trying to like change the topic or anything. So
Yeah.
if people take pictures with you, or are you gonna like let them post the pictures with you? Because
I don't think people are gonna take pictures with me.
dude, bro. When you come up to me, I'm gonna want a picture with you. Like we're gonna take a picture. It just has to happen.
But you're not gonna catch me. That's the thing.
No, bro. dude, people are gonna take pictures with you for sure.
Like who?
Dude, like, I promise you're gonna have people like nobody knows your face, but other creators that know are gonna want to take pictures with you.
Interesting. I'll just ask them to like block out my face.
Yeah.
they're gonna post
You can
it.
ask them to do that. You can like
Mhm.
especially your friends. Like
Yeah.
I don't know who of the Lifesteal crew is like going, or like all your friends, but they're like, if you're in a like picture, they're gonna want to take pictures. Like, trust me, documenting things is like the best part of these type of events. Like,
Yeah.
you just see anyone.
All I'm saying, bro, is I'm not gonna look at all what you think I look like, because I'm gonna have some crazy disguise just for you. I'm
Dude,
gonna pull up in like a Party City goatee and like
bro,
something crazy, dude.
it's like, what color hair you got?
You're gonna have to guess. I can't tell
Dude.
you that.
Yeah, that's true. You can't tell
I might
me
have
that.
to dye it. I might have to dye it just
No
for you.
way you go crazy like that.
No, I'm not doing that. I'm
Yeah,
not doing
I was
that.
gonna say, no way, bro. That'd be insane. That would
Yeah.
truly be going to length, though. Like,
Yeah.
at that point, I have to respect it.
Yeah. Okay. So what are the stakes for this bet?
I don't know. What are the stakes for this bet?
All right. What I say is at some point we grab like lunch or dinner or whatever, and if I win the bet, then
Whoever loses
you have
pays.
to. Yeah. Whoever loses pays.
Okay,
That's pretty simple.
yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Is
yeah,
that the deal?
yeah. That's the deal.
So
I'm
if I
down.
can come up to you, oh, are you doing like a meet and greet?
No, but I might end up having one just because, like last year, like I'm not like an invited creator, right? Or not, I'm not like featured on anything,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm not like a featured creator, and I wasn't last year either. But they had Perp and I do a meet and greet anyway, just
Yeah.
like impromptu, so it might just like randomly happen. But as of now, no. But I will just be walking around. At least
Okay.
I think, unless they get mad at us for that. I don't know if they would. But,
Yeah.
but I plan on just like walking around, like saying what's up. I did it last
All right,
year.
yeah. I'll catch you at some point, and you're not gonna
Dude,
recognize me.
Dude, I am. There's like no way, bro. Like, there's actually no way. Like, there's. I'm so confident in my abilities. There's actually no way.
I mean, you just have nothing to base off besides my voice.
Yeah,
so I
that
could
is
literally
true.
just I could come up to you and I could just literally just like hold the phone up.
But I had nothing to base Fudo off of besides his voice either. And I still aced
Yeah, but
that.
his voice is iconic. Like you can
Yeah.
like his voice is super iconic. I feel like my voice, like hundreds of thousands of millions of other people sound like me.
I don't think I know anyone else that sounds like you.
Oh boy. Okay.
I don't think so.
All
Right?
right. We'll see. We'll see.
Dude.
We'll see.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like every single like guy that comes up to me and be like, "Yo, you parrot?" I'm gonna be like,
Oh
"Huh?" I'll be
my
like,
gosh.
"Nothing. Don't worry about it."
Dude, what if I say that to you too?
What are you? Am I parrot? Well, then
Yeah,
I'll just
no,
know
what
it's
if-
you.
What if you say, "Are you parrot?" and I just go, "Oh." Like in some super deep
Nah,
voice.
bro, that'd be wait, and then you'd a few seconds later you'd like turn back around and be like, "Got your
Yeah,
ass."
Yeah, yeah. So these are the rules of the bet. These are the rules of the bet. If I can get the pick and walk away from you without you suspecting anything, I win.
Yeah, I yes, agree.
Yeah.
Dude,
Okay.
that also sucks because if I like last year, I would end up with like lines in front of me,
Mm-hmm.
and so I'd be trying to get people through the line like as fast as possible. And, like, what if
Yeah.
I just miss you? Like, what if I just miss?
And then I win
Like,
the bet.
yeah, then you win. Like, what if I just miss?
Yeah.
I don't know if it'll be like that this year, but like, dude, it could just fly right over my head and I wouldn't even know.
Yeah. I mean, there are so many creators that I want to do this to. I want to do this to bacon waffles. I want to do this to, because there's so many people that just don't know what I look like, and I feel like I could get away with it so easily.
You probably could,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't, dude. I'm staying confident in my stance. I think I'm gonna get you.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see.
We'll see. We'll see. But then I
Okay.
have to take a picture with you, like, bro.
Yeah, yeah, I got you.
That has to happen. We can't just not.
All right, this is a question that
Yeah,
I
go ahead.
have for every single person that comes on. What are your goals in the next year and in the next 5 years? It could be anything.
In the next
It could be
year
with
and the
YouTube.
next 5 years.
Yeah, it could be YouTube. It could be personal life. It could be whatever.
In the next year, dude, I want to be back to uploading consistently again because I just haven't.
Mhm.
Like, dude, I just like what we talked about earlier. Like, Bedwars is just so hard. So I'm trying to upload consistently again, and I think in the next 5 years, Dude, you know how old I am, bro?
Can I guess?
Yeah, I guess.
19.
Dude, I'm 23.
Actually?
Yeah, I'm actually 23. So in 5
Dang.
years, I'm gonna be 28. I'm gonna be 28 in 5 years. What do I want to be
Yeah,
doing
like
in 5 years? I'd hopefully start a family, bro.
in 5 years? Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully start a
That's
family. Like, I don't know if that's a goal that comes up a lot, but yeah, hopefully start a family or something, bro. That'd
that
be
is
chill.
so that is interesting. Because I feel like they say like the end of your teens and then your 20s is like when you can be the most ambitious because you don't have other stuff. And then like when you finally settle down, it's like you can't be as ambitious like most of the time because you have other things that you have to tend to.
Yeah,
So that's
I
really
think
interesting.
I think with YouTube though, we have a lot of flexibility
Mm-hmm.
though as well. Like
Yeah.
right, I say like in 5 years, like hopefully I'll like have a family, settle down, all that stuff. But we can still keep going
Yeah.
because
Totally.
YouTube, we're just home. All we have to do is make sure our brains are working good, coming up with like decent ideas and making good videos.
Yeah.
But YouTube does give us a lot of flexibility in that. But yeah, man, I'm not like that old, right? But I feel like I'm just comparing myself to like my roommate Purple and like you guys and like you and like the
Mm-hmm.
Lifestyle crew.
Yeah. I mean, like, I was talking to Cash about it too. I don't know if you know him. I
Yeah,
think he
yeah.
used to go by. Yeah, yeah. But he was saying like, yeah, dude, I'm like 19 coming on 20 and like all these kids like you and Nico, bro, like how did you guys do it so early on? And I'm like, bro, you are not even 20 and you are literally ahead of like everybody. Like there's no way you're talking about this.
Yeah, those two
And
are going crazy.
yeah, I think the reality is like, yeah, sure, certain ages are like old on YouTube, but if you compare it to the average 23-year-old right now is graduating college and they're about to enter the workforce. And like look at what you've already accomplished in that time span. That's like the way that I would think about it.
Yeah, yeah. It's like that's
So,
that's true. Like a lot of my friends graduated last year. Like a lot of my friends have been working for about a year.
mhm.
Well, I guess maybe a little bit under a year. But yeah, all my friends are because I have like my online friends, like and then I have like my friends. I still have a lot of my friends from high school, which is awesome. You know,
Yeah.
we're all like gamers, so we're all on Discord all day anyway. But you know, keep a lot of your friends close if you can
Yeah.
from school. I will give you that advice too. But yeah, because I remember a lot of my friends, like my friends' parents, they're just like, oh yeah, he's doing the whole YouTube thing, talking about me. Like yeah, he's doing the whole
Mhm.
and like sometimes they just don't get it,
Yeah.
you know, which is okay. I understand.
Yeah. A thing about YouTube that I think is like if you're really, really into it, it can be super stressful, like really stressful.
Yeah,
And
bro.
it's like the reason why I think is because it's not like it's this fixed, stable income. It's not like, oh, I'm working in this office and like I know for a fact that I can make this amount over the next 10 years and I can get a raise in 5 years if I work this hard, blah, 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 blah. It's like if you have two or three flops in a row, it's like, holy cow, is my career over? Can I save this? Am I good? Like,
Yeah, it's
and it's
tough.
that constant fear
It's
that I think
fear.
makes it, yeah.
But what I've realized, so I recently moved to like North Carolina and stuff, and
Hmm.
I live around like the Mr. Beast crew, and I'm friends with all
Yeah,
those guys. They've made me realize that flops don't matter.
I agree.
They
Yeah.
don't. Like, dude, the most recent video that I posted flopped crazy, but it's like whatever. You just gotta post again. Like it doesn't matter.
Move on.
So I'm just trying to do something else. I also want to try to
Hmm.
do different things.
Yeah. Do you
Like,
ever plan on expanding into IRL stuff like what Perp did?
I don't think so. I'm just not comfortable like that in front of
Mm.
like I'm not comfortable in front of a camera, which is I know like I've made all these videos with my face cam and all that. But bro, when I'm not sitting behind this desk, it's just like different. Like I don't know how to even describe it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I
Like
get that.
it's just different. And like I've also wanted to try new things. Wait, when is this coming
Mhm.
out?
Saturday.
Oh, okay, never mind. I can't say what I was gonna
Okay.
say. But
Yeah,
but
that's all good.
like yeah, I want to try new things. Dude, you know what I wish Bedwars did? This is so random, but
What?
I just it makes me so sad at the same time. Have you ever played Roblox Bedwars?
I've never played, no.
Dude, they push an update every week.
Hmm.
Isn't that crazy? It's like
Yeah, and I mean, Hypixel, like, there's no reason why Hypixel can't do that. They have a team of 20 devs, like full-time devs, and to push an update every week, you just need to put one dev on Bed Wars, and you're fine.
I think they're scared it'll kill the game.
I think that, or for Hypixel, like from a business perspective, like 90% of their revenue comes from Skyblock. So that's where they're putting all of their resources right now.
Yeah, Skyblock is the main one.
Hmm.
Dude, because like I mean, Roblox Bed Wars to me, half of the time, what goes on in the game makes absolutely no sense.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just like, we're both just swinging at each other and it's like, looks crazy. I just don't understand it. But, dude, it's like the game, well, first off, Roblox is free, right?
Yeah.
So that helps, you know, it's free. And, you know, like, it's free. And for Minecraft, it's like, you have to know exactly what you're getting into before getting into it.
Hmm.
Because on Roblox, there's like the game marketplace or whatever. Like you can just discover games that exist.
Yeah.
And it's like on Minecraft, you have to get on Java Edition, roll your version back to 1.8.9, find the Hypixel IP, get on Hypixel. It's like there's so much into it. When on Roblox, you can just click a button.
Yeah.
Like Roblox,
Dude, you know
Bedwars
what I
right
think
now
would
has
be
like.
so cool?
Go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah. So, you know how I'm not sure if you've seen this, but on Minecraft Mobile, and I think this is also true for Bedrock, if you click like join a server, there's a list of servers that you can join, like straight off the bat. And what I think would be cool was if Minecraft had, like, if you clicked multiplayer,
It would just
there's,
have
let's say, like,
dude.
yeah, like 5 spotlight servers that the Mojang team picked, and like they'd just be right there. I think that'd be pretty sick.
Dude, you know why they don't do that?
How come?
I bet you it's the EULA, bro.
Yeah, probably something
Like,
like that.
but it would, dude, it would be awesome.
Hmm.
Like, that would be so, like, I don't know if you've used Lunar Client often,
Yeah, how they
but
have like
but they
the.
do that. They have like a few servers that are automatically at the top of the multiplayer, even if you have none. But like getting a client is like a whole other story.
Yeah, that's like a
Yeah, maybe I
whole
start a
nother added
Roblox
layer.
channel, bro.
Yeah, I mean
Roblox is hitting.
Roblox. Yeah, it kind of is, dude. Like I remember a few months ago. I don't know if you know the Roblox game Phantom Forces, but
I've
like
heard
I
of
would
it.
grind that out with my friends. It's like kind of fun.
They just put out Rainbow Friends 2 or whatever. Rainbow what they do? I forgot what it's called. I don't think it's called Rainbow Friends 2. They just put out like a new version or whatever.
Yeah.
That's fun. I like I'm not good at Roblox, but I like Roblox.
Yeah. I think another thing too, like the barrier to entry of making a Roblox game versus making a Minecraft server,
Oh,
it's so
dude.
different.
Yeah.
Like to develop an actual high-end Minecraft server, I mean, you need to be sinking like tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars to actually make it good and make it competitive. Like obviously, I think if you want to break into like the top 100 or top 200 servers, like you don't need that. But if you really want like a top game or top server, you need to be putting in so much money. And then if you compare that to Roblox, where you can literally just make it yourself and publish it, like it's just a completely different ballpark.
Yeah, I've also been playing in videos for there's this YouTuber called Creekcraft and Carl.
Mm-hmm.
They have a channel called Pixel Playground. And so I've been playing Roblox for like their videos sometimes. And dude, it is so fun. Like as old and as like goofy Roblox is, it is so fun, bro. It is like just the most random. It's cause it's so random and stupid.
Yeah.
It's just like the things that happen are hilarious. Like it's just so funny and so troll. Dude, maybe I just full swap Roblox. Easy. I don't think I could.
Yeah. Guess what?
Guess what?
We've already been talking for an hour and 10 minutes.
Oh, really? What the heck?
Isn't that, dude, I say this every single episode, like literally every single episode, but I sit here and I just stare out my window while I just have, you know, a nice little laid back conversation, and time flies, bro.
It does. I've had nothing on my screen besides OBS, like just recording my audio.
Yeah.
I've just been chilling.
Yeah. But
It
we
was a
got to
great
meet up
time.
for sure at VidCon.
Oh yeah, we will.
Definitely.
And oh wait, no, this comes out Saturday. I was gonna say we'll put the picture up right here, but it hasn't happened. It's gonna be up before.
Wait, what DM me what hotel you're staying at, cuz I'm staying at this one. Hold on. That's mine.
So I am in like, have you heard about like the hotel?
No.
Well, like VidCon books out a hotel.
Oh.
So I'm
interesting.
in that one.
That's cool.
But I'm sure, do any of your friends have an Airbnb?
Yeah, some people do.
Yeah, shit will happen at Airbnbs. It'll be fun.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like I'm not gonna be in that hotel unless I like really have to be.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly, dude. Exactly. I'm just gonna be out and about all day.
Yeah, dude, it gets tiring, bro. By the third day, you're beat.
Really?
Yeah, bro. I promise. Like walking around all day in the convention, and then you get home, or not home, but like you might do like a quick reset, and then you're just like, man, I'm beat, bro. Like I promise, dude. You get tired out. Maybe I'm just old.
Maybe. All right, thank you everybody for listening to this episode of the test run. If you are listening on YouTube, make sure to comment, like, subscribe, comment your favorite part of this podcast. If you're listening on Spotify, leave a 5-star review.
Yeah,
follow.
Spotify?
Yeah, it's on Spotify.
Yo, I'm tapping in.
Yeah, go ahead. Make sure to follow, 5-star review, and answer. I think there's a little Q&A section on each episode. And Wally, do you have anything left to say?
No, dude, subscribe to the test run.
Yes, sir.
All
right. We'll keep everybody updated with the Wallibear picture, the Wallibear parrot picture collab. And I will see you all in the next episode. Bye.
Later.